everyone. It is Rory here at that Eurovision site, and we are continuing on our interviews for Supernova 2023. And this time, I am so incredibly thankful to be joined by Patrisha, who will be hoping to
Hi.
Latvia at Eurovision 2023 with her song Hush. Sveiki, Gatavie.
Sveiki! Oh, so nice. Sveiki, maniet labi. I'm good. Thank you very much. I hope you're great too. And everybody who is watching us, I hope you're great and your health is great. That's the most important thing now, I think.
Exactly. We're doing
So,
the best we can.
thank you. Yeah, I'm really good. Thanks.
Fantastic. Yeah, so you will be hoping to represent Latvia at Eurovision 2023 with your song Hush. I guess sort of just to start us off, I mean, can you tell us a bit about the song and how did Hush sort of come about?
Yeah, well, it was quite interesting. And I would say, even like, in some telepathic way, the song just happened because I had this strong reference in my mind, with the sounds and with some vibe and the feel that I could want, like would want to feel while I'm performing the song if I would participate in Supernova. So it was really important for me to have this special feeling while performing the song. So the song obviously had to be, with this vibe and with this feeling. And it was quite interesting. I didn't show or talk about the song, or the way that I would love to write the song. And I just stepped in the studio, and the producer was like, I want to show you the what we have already done with the song. Like he had like the basically intro part of the song with this tempo, and I was like, what the hell? Like how? Because it was like, this is what I was coming like with to show you, and it was so like crazy and unbelievable. But yeah, I believe that it was like meant to be in that way. If that happened, straight away I was like, this is the song, because it happened telepathically and it happened like what. So I'm really really happy and about the song. And since it's my first like single in English, it's just so special.
Really? Oh wow, to be honest, what a great song sort of gets into English sort of language music. I think it's a fantastic entry. I love listening to it. It's just got that driving beat to it that just is just like, yeah, I'm gonna get stuff done. That kind of like it kind of has that, even though the lyrics are not like that at all, but that
Yeah.
it has that feeling, doesn't it? So
Yeah,
uh
and this is the feeling that I wanted to give also to other people who gonna listen to the song, the feeling of like, oh, she's not letting us go, she's like going further and further and she's not letting us go. But the story is about, like about the moments when we kind of are left alone in some, I don't know, situations in life. We must be able to keep like our strength, and we must not lose our purpose, of things in life and things that we stand about, probably.
yeah.
So, and however, we cannot forget about like every those, like we have also those emotional moments and some moments where we're feeling quite low, I guess. And those are the moments that we have to kind of, you know learn to be on our own support system. um yeah, we should stay strong, and at the end of the day, we are the persons who we can trust the most. So the song is about that, and the story is basically also like telling, you can hear it in the song also in those parts, like verse is quite, also like bumpy, and it's not kind of, ending. And so I'm talking about like, I'm strong and powerful and I can move forward, never mind what's happening in my life. And then there is this kind of pre-chorus part, which is like, light. And
Yeah.
this is the part where I want to show my, that I'm also like a vulnerable person, and we all are. And it's like the true feeling of a human being. So it's very important for me to keep this truthness and the songs that everybody could like associate with. And while hearing the song, tell to themselves, for example, that, oh yeah, I've been there, I have felt that, and yeah, I understand what you're telling us. So that's the
Yeah.
most important thing for me when I'm writing a song. Yeah.
it's great as well. I mean, like kind of showing that vulnerability because not many people can kind of do that, especially when it comes to music. So, I mean, to do that with such a great beat behind it is fantastic. And I guess like thinking of it, like it sounds like it's almost like perfect for Eurovision with that kind of driving beat. So I guess like what made you decide to sort of take part in Supernova this year?
Well, I previously, I had my I could say, I had this experience in Supernova since 2016 as a back vocalist. I was kind of helping other artists at the time when I was like 15, 16, 17. I was singing like back vocals to other artists at Supernova. And then in 2019, I was presenting my single Esvaru Buta as a guest in Supernova. And after that, like all those Eurovision fans went crazy and they were texting me each year when Supernova was like upcoming, and they were like, you have to participate, you're the last chance, and yada yada yada. And I was like, why am I the last chance? I'm still so young, and I still was looking for my style, and I was still like thinking about, if I'm going to participate in Supernova as a participant, as a solo artist, I want to be like really specific about the song. I want to be like with a really strong and clear vision about the song and performance that I want to put on the stage, let's say like that. So, and this year in September, I was like, I have a pretty clear vision of what I would do if I would participate in Supernova. So maybe we should try. So we tried. And
And
I'm actually really thankful. Yeah, it's fun. And I was like, all those crazy Eurovision fans, why I'm saying crazy, because like they actually they really gave me this, I don't know, I believed in myself, I guess. And they gave me this, sorry, I'm losing my words and my ideas of what I want to say, because I have so much in my brain right now. But yeah, they basically kind of made me do it. And yeah, since my vision was really clear, I was really up to it. Actually, I just wanted to try and enjoy this ride with everybody else. Yeah.
And I mean, it's great that you've managed to, you know, get something so together as well. So, the Eurovision fans are going to be very like grateful. It's like finally, this is like something. It's like we've been
Yeah.
asking for ages.
So they kind of, yeah, they really gave me this interesting feeling, and I felt inspired by those fans and people who are really like, looking towards Eurovision, and they know everything about those, supernovas or Estilal or other, contests before
Yeah.
Eurovision. So yeah, I was really inspired to try, and I'm just happy, let's go and do it.
Exactly. And I mean, as a Eurovision fan, I can only thank you for taking part as well, just for giving us the opportunity to listen to the song. It's
Oh,
fantastic. So thank you
thank
very much for
you.
that. I guess also, having that kind of background now experience of in Supernova, and I think as well, am I right in saying that you competed in The Voice as well in Latvia, or am I
Um,
misleading?
I was like in those, how could we call them? Those were like the pre-semifinals before you go to the actual Voice TV show. So which is like, yeah, shown on television. So and that was my first experience actually, like seeing how the real show is, being made, because what's happening behind the actual show that you see on TV, that was my first experience with that. And I was like, now I get what shows are about. It's like everything is premeditated, everything is like pre-scripted. So after that experience, every show for me is like, I just want to enjoy, I just want to try. It's a great experience. It's a, just have to do it, and it's not going to be bad for me anyways. But definitely I'm not taking everything as, oh, it's a contest and now who's going to be better, him or me or she or somebody else. No, it's not about that. It's about being together in this whole party, let's say, and just experiencing this crazy ride together. Yeah.
I love that. That's great. Because I mean, that's the thing. I mean, so many times people are so unprepared and like they don't really know, like, oh, like they start get comparing and about like, oh, this person's so much better or this not. I mean, like obviously as a singer, I guess that is helpful that you've had that sort of experience at least so you can be a bit more prepared to sort of what to expect in those kind of
Yeah.
shows, isn't it?
Yeah,
So
I have a pretty huge experience with like vocal contests. Since I was 10 years old, I started to participate in them. So I've been participating in at least 70 vocal contests all around the world. So I have a great experience of that. I have experience with people who are kind of, you know, walking by you and telling you, oh, I'm going to be better today than you are, and I'm going to win. So this also gave me a taste of, how people are treating actually themselves first of all, and then others who are competing next to them. um, and I just, I was looking to those persons and I was like, no, I don't want to be like them, definitely not. I just want to participate. It's my learning process, because at that time when you're young and you like to sing and you're a
yeah,
nobody, you have no concerts or anything like that. So the contests are only place where you can go and do what you actually love. And also my mom actually always told me it's not about winning, it's not about if you have some place or not. It's about your experience, and it's about that you do what you really love. So that's what I was doing.
exactly. And what fantastic advice as well. You know, regardless of wherever you get, it's the fact of being able to work with people, being able to like get that experience. That's perfect. That's all you need, isn't
Exactly,
it?
yes,
So
it is.
yeah. So I guess like sort of listening back to some of your sort of previous songs, like there's quite a lot of genres in there. You know, like it's quite poppy, but then there's also kind of bits of alternative, but maybe a little bit like hints of like kind of rock in there. I sensed as a little bit as well. I guess who are some of your like musical inspirations or like your musical idols?
Well, it's a tough question. Probably it's like the situation with artistic people and musicians. For me, I like to listen to every genre I can, because I can't stick with one specific genre because it just gets boring. And also I just want to learn something new, and each genre gives me something, to learn. So I love to listen to jazz, to rock, to pop rock, to you name it. So I've been also learning to sing pop. I've been learning to sing rock. I've been learning to sing jazz. So, those techniques also help me a lot, and gives me this wide experience with the singing songs, whatever the genre is. So, but my idols, which I find pretty interesting, because first of all, the first person is Billie Eilish, because
Oh yeah.
she's the same age as me, and we kind of started together, I would say, at the same age. And I was following her when she was called like this Our Little Secret since that time, even before
Right.
she was in the SoundCloud or somewhere. So I knew her even before like everybody knew her. And yeah, I just felt like I had this connection with her because we were same age, we had the same issues at the same time. But also the interesting thing was like we had these similarities in like music and maybe music videos, and even like in looks, because I was like, for example, one story which is interesting, I was like going to the hairdresser because I wanted to make my hair look different or new, and I wanted to cut my hair in this, get these bangs and go blonde and stuff like that. So I went to hairdresser, and the next day Billy posted a picture with her new hairstyle, which was the same, and I was like, how is it even possible? So these things happen to me as a fan of her, and also as an artist, which is inspired
Yeah.
by her. So it was really like special to me. The second artist, which is my idol since my childhood, is Michael Jackson, because he's just
Oh,
amazing. And also there's an interesting connection between me and him, as in my idol. He died in my birthday. It's a
oh
pretty
no.
sad. Yeah, but in a weird way, I kind of took it as a big inspiration, and I looked at it like, I loved him as an artist. I still do. And he's inspired me so much that I want to just go and do the thing that I love the most. And it was music and it was singing. So he kind of gave me this. impulse to just go and do everything in music. So, but I listen to many different artists, and I am inspired by a lot of different artists because they're so, everybody's so unique and different that you can't even like pick out specific, like five, for example. There are so many who are so talented and just gifted and great. But if I have to name a few more, then definitely Amy Winehouse. I love band Hiatus Coyote. From rock music, since I grew up with rock music, I really love Nirvana. I really do love this new band, Turnstile. Uh, yeah, there's a lot actually. Green Tea Pang, I love a lot. Georgia Smith, so etc. etc.
I love that. You've got such a wide array of different artists there. I love that. I haven't heard of Turnstile though. I need to have a listen to those after this now. I'll have to
Yeah,
check it out.
and that's
Sounds
why
really
and
good.
that's why probably my songs also are so different because I cannot stick with one specific genre, either it's pop or something, because I as an artist I want to experiment and kind of try, new things in music. And yeah, that's probably why my songs, each of one of them, is different.
Yeah, but that's great though, because it means it's just like as a listener, it just means that there's something so like unexpected in each song, and that's what keeps you interested. So that's fantastic, you know.
Hopefully.
So yeah, definitely, definitely. So yeah, so Eurovision and Supernova are kind of coming up now. So I guess have you got like any memories, I guess, of Eurovision like in your house? Like, did you grow up watching it? Sort of what are some of your favorite songs from the contest?
Yeah, I grew up watching Eurovision every year in my house because my mom, me, and my sister, we were always watching Eurovision like every year, literally. Um, but my favorites that had stuck in my mind for a long time, definitely the first that pops into my mind is Lorraine, definitely. And I think from the latest, I really love Shum, the Ukrainian
Oh,
singer with the song "Shown." I was just obsessed with this performance, her ability to sing the song and the song in general. Yeah, I probably don't have many. Måneskin probably also kind of is stuck in my mind because they were something different. Yeah, but Lauren, I would say the Ukrainian singer with the song "Shum." I don't remember her name. Sorry. Um, and yeah, Måneskin, I would say.
that's again a great array of different kind of styles and genres. It's great because Go A is the singer for Shum, and like they were so good as well. I loved it. It was so good. So you've got some good taste, I must say. So as I said, Supernova is kind of coming up now. You must be in the midst of all the rehearsals and preparing and everything like that. So is there anything that you can kind of tell us about your performance, or is it all just a secret for now?
Well, I try to keep everything as quiet as I can before I step on the stage and give the actual performance because I feel like it's just safer for me because I'm that type of person. If I'm getting ready, I don't want to spill out all the tea before the tea is given to drink for everybody. Um, because it's just, yeah, I don't know, it's just like I love to do things my way, I guess so. But we were getting ready already before we even knew that I was in the Supernova semifinals because it was important for me to start before we know that we are in and we have the chance, because after that, when we already knew that we are in semifinals, um we had already the process was already on and we were starting already to do stuff, so it went so quick and smooth, and now we just kind of are working with the nuances, and it's just awesome that we kind of started before really knowing if we even gonna participate or not. But the
Mm.
process is so cool and the team is amazing. I'm just so thankful for all the people who are in my team and working with me and gonna be on stage and behind the stage with me. Yeah, it's really important that there are people who are as a little family, I would say. And it gives you so much, like, strength and power and the right feeling and confidence. So, and that's also really important thing for me as an artist when I'm on stage.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, like again, regardless of whatever the position or whatever, it's just getting that sort of extra exposure now and sort of having like this song out to the masses. So, you know, it's the best platform really, isn't it? So it's fantastic.
It
And
is,
I
yeah,
guess
yeah.
yeah. And I guess, you know, Supernova comes and goes, you know, whatever. And imagine, I guess, if you managed to win Supernova now, like what would it mean to you to represent Latvia at Eurovision in Liverpool?
Well, it's a strong statement to say that I will win because it's a game of luck. The people are gonna vote, and we don't know how are they gonna vote. So it's not up to me, or um, that's why I'm saying I just want to enjoy and do my best as an artist because it's my creativity that I'm gonna show and put in this performance, and that's the most important thing for me. But if I win, well, then I have to get us into the finals of Eurovision because we haven't, been in the finals for I don't know how many years. And if we don't qualify, it's gonna be pretty sad, I guess, again for us, for this lovely country. Um, but yeah, that would mean a lot for me. I think it would be a new beginning for me as a new artist since I've been singing here in Latvia in Latvian, and now I release a song in English. That means that I could go forward also with like songs in English and probably get a wider audience, which would be amazing. But
Yeah,
also, it's like it's quite interesting and a bit maybe scary because it's like a new world for me. But
yeah.
I'm appreciating everything that I receive in my life, and I'm just kind of looking at it as like I'm really thankful for everything that is happening in my life.
Oh, that's fantastic. And I mean, you know, what a time to have it all happen as well. It's great that, you know, all these opportunities are coming up for you, which is fantastic. I guess if someone is listening to Hush and thinks, oh my God, this is a fantastic song, I need to check out some more for music. What's like one song that you've released before that you would recommend other people to check out?
Hmm. Well, definitely my first single, Esvaru, because it's special. It was my first single as a universal artist in Latvia, and I was only 17 at the time, which is also like a huge thing, for a teenager. um, but I really love my song, which is called Jūtas nolietotas, and I really love my previous single, Es varēju būt tā, which is also like an amazing thing because I think in those two I really kind of put in my side of an artist that I really wanted to put in, and there was all my ideas and the song is mine fully, and that's also a really special thing. So probably those two songs I would suggest to listen. Yeah.
Okay, I'm really excited now. I want to like, I mean, I've listened to them all anyway, but I'm gonna like binge listen to them afterwards. This will be fine, so it'll be great. And I guess just sort of one last sort of question. I guess what would be your message to our viewers here at that Eurovision site?
Well, first of all, I want to say thank you to all of those people who are supporting and texting me and writing to me and saying, all the good stuff. I really appreciate it. It gives me a lot of, yeah, I'm just straight away, I feel more comfortable with what I'm doing and that I'm doing things in my life right, kind of. But I just want to say, you have to do things in your life that you really enjoy that gives you this happiness and joy of life. Just do stuff that you love and be a humble person, love like other people, try to understand other people. Kind of, we just have to make society in the world, I would say, because at the end of the at the end of the day, if we look at the world, we're like a big, huge society, and we just have to make sure that everybody is loved, everybody is kind of taken care of, and that's how I'm looking at life. And I would suggest for others to do the same. But I'm wishing also a great health to everybody.
Fantastic. I mean, I'll be keeping my health 100% now just because of that, so it'll be great. Fantastic.
Yes.
Well, paldies un me for the
Diaz.
semi-final. So thank you very much for coming on to
Thank
talk to
you.
me. Best of luck in Supernova. I will be keeping all my fingers crossed for you. And have you got any social media that we can just sort of help plug you at the minute?
Yeah, sure. You can plug my Instagram, which is Patricia Music. And my YouTube channel also, Patricia. You can find me there. So there you go.
There you go. Fantastic, guys. You got to check out this, like check her out. The music is fantastic. So that was amazing. Well, thank you so much anyway. Have a great day and have a great time in Supernova.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Bye.